It's Wednesday and I am okay. I have a lot of people to thank. Last Wednesday, there's no way I could have read the nugget, and I was getting ready to send my friend a message asking her if she could do it, but my girlfriend Shannon sent me a message saying get on Facebook because I really wasn't able to get on it a lot. And I laughed so hard. I think if I'm ever out again, maybe, Shannon, next time your daughter reads it and then you crawl all over her, I think we'll set it up differently. Yeah, and then, or your son can be like the serious one where he reads it and you crawl all over him. Maybe. I hadn't quite figured it out yet. But, yes, thank you, everyone. Quick update. Do not get your deviated septum fixed from a broken nose you did not know that you had, and then have an airbag go off in your face. No, not a good idea. That's probably been the most physically painful part of this is my nose. I had one bruise, but it was my C6 that had a fracture, and then spacing between C5 and 6, well, there just is no space there, basically. But we did more x-rays, and my neck muscles are just all big and mighty powerful, so it can hold it up. And then all of my motorcycle friends, Let's Ride Atlanta, Jessica and Raul and Stetson and everybody, thank you. Thank you. I know y'all know all about, I think, and motorcycle people probably know more about C1s and 5s and 6s and all that stuff than probably a lot of doctors and stuff. But my speech will be back to normal over a little bit of time. That's still kind of lagging, and a lot of that is stress related. So, but other than that, I'm in a good place. I found out a lot about myself and a lot of people. I have a full refrigerator. Thank you, Delonica Gymnastics and Shannon and all the other people that have tried to fill my refrigerator. The sweetest messages and cards, like I said, in my flowers in my mailbox. It's amazing what the power of a random message can do. So it means a lot to me, and I am very grateful. Thank you. Yes, that is a Billy Roper. on the wall. Do you see that? That's great. Also today, I started a new adventure. If your little bug goes to Blackburn Elementary, they will probably be hearing me in the halls before they see me. But new chapter that God has turned the page, and my soul, my heart is full. I looked down today and there was a little hand in mine today, and the power of the smell of crayons is strong. So I feel good. My soul is good, and my healing, of course, is fast. So if you see me at the 5K this Saturday, I will not be running it, not like I run them anyway, but I will be walking. So anyway, it is time for some Crimebeat. Thank you, Shannon, and the fam. I know Gretchen's like, thank goodness she did not want to say that again, but no, it was so funny. My husband was like, who was that talking? And it was so funny. But yes, I'm gonna be okay. I'm Carrie Roy. It's gonna be all right. I walk around. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. And yeah, it's all good. Everything's okay. So we're gonna do some Crimebeating here, because I just opened it up and I have a feeling Matt Aiken checked on me, sent me some Disney love. So we're gonna look at this from September the 19th to October the 5th. Looks like on the 19th, that's the day I had my nose broken up the first time. Second time, we don't know. We still don't know what's going on. Okay, a deputy spotted a man on an unlicensed motorbike with fishing poles strapped to the back. I have a very good friends. They are geniuses, and they have a way, if you see them, their motorcycles, they have a way to strap their mountain bikes to. They're brothers, and they can build anything. Okay, when he flashed his lights, the man threw a red case into a nearby creek. Now something's happening. The deputy retrieved the case and found it contained fishing lures and light beer. Not heavy beer, but light beer. So deputy, a man on a motorbike that wasn't licensed, having a good old day with his fishing poles. When he turned his lights on, he took his fishing, probably like a tackle box, red, tossed it into the nearby creek, not the far away one, and it had fishing lures and not heavy beer, but light beer. He's watching his weight. And period. So, that was all that happened that day. So, except I got my deviated septum worked on. So, God bless him. Maybe he'll get his motorbike licensed. Okay, and you can get non-alcoholic beer. It tastes about the same. It really does. Okay, September 27th. A man said his friend accidentally took his truck because he was drunk and thought the vehicle was his. He then drove it off the road. I bet that was accidentally too. You know that wreck I got in a week and a half ago. I'm 45. That's the first wreck I've ever been in. So that was something besides hitting like a deer. That's called an act of God on insurance. So this is an accidental friend, and we again have talked about a lot of these reports involve things that happen with alcohol. So yeah, like Mr. Fish and Lure, and then now we have Mr. Accidental. So, you know, it's okay starting at a young age to teach your kids that really, you know, make good choices. Not every meal has to have it, or not every holiday day has to be surrounded with it. And if you're in the dating scene, this is, you know, how Carrie has her adviceisms. That's right. If you're on a date with somebody and they feel the need to get intoxicated on your date, make that the last date. You are good enough company that they don't need to get intoxicated to enjoy it. So just kind of know that. Somebody out there needs to know that. And if you are on a date and get intoxicated, obviously you don't need to be on a date with that person because you felt the need to not really be there. So maybe you can get some help. But just something to think about. If you're on a date with somebody like that, yeah, let's make that our last date. They've obviously got stuff they need to work on. Okay, October 3rd. A man said someone stole his mailbox. I'm sorry. Some of them mailboxes are expensive. Some of them is not cheap. I hope he gets it back. Remember, federal. October the 4th. I know, I love my Billy Roper. That was a wedding gift. A woman at a local retail store said she got into an argument with a friend while at work. The friend threatened to fight her and also mess up everything in the store. Well, I hope nothing got messed up, and I hope that they were adult enough to talk it through and that everything worked out. Everything worked out. But there was a lesson I tried to also teach my children about some people in your life I've had to let go of in the past. I'm not mad at a copperhead, and I've written this to people and said this several times. I'm not like really upset or loathe a copperhead. But I'm not going to let my children play with it, because I know that it is venomous. So this is good to know with people too, that some people are venomous. Doesn't mean that you have to say bad things about them. I'm not going to go around and say copperheads are horrible and have a t-shirt that says no more copperheads. Just avoid them. That's all. It's no big deal. You know, copperhead is made the way it is. That's how God made the copperhead. But I'm not going to go play with it or let my children play with it. So there's a Carrieism page. I think that's on page 16. But just something to think about. Okay. An intoxicated woman ordered a meal at a local restaurant. That's what you do. And then left without paying. God bless her. We had a guy one time tried to pay with Monopoly money. Anyway, a responding deputy caught up to the woman, but the business owner decided not to press charges since a customer had paid for her bill. There are good people. Like I said, people have reached out to me since like my nose surgery, and there's a lot going on with my family right now. If you could put my daddy on your prayer list, he's gonna be fine. You know, we're tough. But there are good people in this world, and something like that reminds you, I love that person. Thank you so much. I love people like that. That's good. So I hope that she gets some help. Again, we have a woman. You'll find in life that really no good comes from intoxication. It's usually overall it's an avoidance. So I hope she gets some help. But that is very nice of that other customer. So that is good. Oh, this next one has to do with donuts. I love donuts. Oh no, this not this kind. A man was doing donuts in his Mustang in the parking lot directly, this is brilliant, directly, across from the Lumpkin County Sheriff's Office. The deputy didn't even have to drive over. All he had to do was cross the street and arrest him. That's like saying, here I am. And we do have lots of stories like that at the Sheriff's Department. I can't remember, this one guy like got out of jail, and I can't remember. Yeah, I think he actually like drove back a couple hours later to tell us that he'd been drinking on probation. So, anyway, thank you so much. Yes, the Mustang, named after, yes, the horse. Yes, well, it named the airplane too. Airplanes named after the horse. Anyway, but okay, here we go. A woman said her neighbor keeps just leaning against her fence. Well, I'm glad she called that in. People don't. I can't laugh right now because it hurts. Woman said her neighbor, Shannon, are you leaning against her fence? Now, good fences, y'all know, make good neighbors. This is true in a lot of things. Good fences make good neighbors. Maybe, right, I don't know, we needed to add something about leaning on the fence or not. I do not know. But someone ask you not to lean on their fence. Maybe not. Just say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fences can be expensive. Husband builds fences for people sometime, and they are expensive. So be good to yourself. I think it's important to find at least like 5 minutes in a day to have quiet. I mean quiet time, and listen to whatever you believe. Listen. Because so many times we ask for help, but then we go real fast and don't take the time to listen. So another advice is, I think that's page 195, is to take some quiet, even if it's in the car or in the shower, and take the time to like smell your shampoo and feel the hot water, and just the mindfulness, be grateful for it. But I'm excited tomorrow. I get to work again with just amazing people and amazing little kiddos, and I already had a picture I got on for me today. And yes, so it's gonna be team awesome, and God is good. I have a great life. So yes, I am back. Crimebeat Wednesday is back. Thank you, Matt Aiken, for checking on me. That meant a lot, and to everybody else, and to my Let's Ride Atlanta group, Jessica. I appreciate you a lot. That meant a lot. So I love everybody, and hopefully next week I will have full regular talking. But yeah, it's a good life. It's a good life, and I want to thank whatever shift was on duty, and thank you, Heather, for screaming at me, because I went straight into like cop firefighter shock mode, and it was like 2 car 1050 APOS, glass, airbag. Paramedic tried to, you know, give him my trauma shears. Because, of course, I had them right there. But anyway, love yourself. Love yourself first. Because when you don't, it shows. And you deserve it. So, anyway, I am going to think about what socks to wear tomorrow. Because now it's important. Okay. Take care, everybody, and I will see y'all next week, if not before. Bye, everybody.